Marketplace. I'm blocked on Facebook. I'm blocked on Facebook. I can't do anything on Facebook. Which, by the way, folks, if you see a Von Helton on Facebook, report them immediately. Report them. Don't block them. Report them. Because it's not me. And it sure as hell ain't any of my relatives, because none of my relatives have Von on their last name. Hey, Von, what did I miss? You didn't miss much. You didn't really miss much, actually. I mean, it went exactly as I expected it to. So, I mean, it went exactly as I expected it to. So, oh well. So, do you need $1,000 or $300? I know it's every cent helping, but what's the exact total you're seeking? All right. If you want, okay, if you want a rundown of everything, okay, I'll give you a rundown of everything, Jason Todd. I'll give you a rundown of everything. Okay. I need $300 to get to my cousin's house. That's what I need. I don't need food. I can get food with my food stamps, but I need $300. And I got to do it before the end of this month. I can't sit here after October. I can't. I have to be at my cousin's by October. I just do. I won't explain why, but I do. But there's a reason. Now, anyway, $300 to get to my cousin's house. I need $500,000 to get my property back from the backers. And I need, I don't know, say about 20,000 to get a competent attorney to take the Frost to court to get my inheritance back. Now, those are the things that I need. Not necessarily in that order, but those are the things that I need. Now, obviously, the most immediate threat is the fact that if I sit here past October, I will lose my car. Of course, I'll probably starve to death before then, but I'll for sure lose my car. So I need money to get on the road. And I need $300 to get to my cousins. What if the backers don't want to sell back your property? Well, actually, they have they've intimated the idea that they would be willing to sell it back to me. So I get the $500,000. I get the property back. I repair all the property, refill it with renters again, and put things back to the way they were before all this hullabaloo got started. That's what I want to do. But I need $300. Okay, that is a must. The $300 is a must. There is no getting around that. I've got to get to my cousins before the end of October. My cousin is poorer than me, okay? My cousin is poorer than I am. The people are supposed to fund this entire venture. They funded Reb and Shanny's trek across the country. They fund Secular Opinion. They fund the Geek Room. They fund Drunken Peasants. Yeah, well, whatever. I need $300, man. I'm sitting here with $1 in my pocket and no gas. You know, I got to get to my cousins before the end of October or I lose my car. If I lose my car, then I'm really going to be pissed. So yeah, I need $300. I'm not kidding. This is not a joke. This is not a game. I need $300 to get to my cousin. I would love to sit here and say, yeah, man, I'm just pulling your leg. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not. Not this time. Somebody that flashes $3,000 in my face, but won't give me the money. Yeah, Slab City. Oh, fuck you and your Slab City shit. Anybody mention Slab City, it's automatic ban. Automatic ban. I know what Slab City is. I'm not stupid. I know how to use Google. Unlike you motherfuckers, I know how to use Google. No, I cannot make money. I'm a cripple. How the hell am I supposed to make money and be a cripple? And even if, let's say I get a job tomorrow, they're going to hold my first check for 2 weeks. What am I going to do for 2 weeks? Oh, yeah, nothing. And where am I going to get the money for my uniforms? And where am I going to get the money for gas to drive back and forth to work every day? So you guys don't think. You just say, go get a job. Well, that's nice if it's magic, but it ain't magic. Jobs are real things in the physical plane, and you have to have real money for that shit. You have to have money to put in your gas to go, car for gas to go to work every day, back and forth. Okay? And if you don't have the money to go back and forth to work, they ain't going to hire you. Because one of the first things an employer is going to ask is, do you have a reliable means of transportation? Right? Isn't that one of the first things they ask? Yeah. Usually they give you uniforms for free. That ain't never been my experience. I don't know where you worked at that you got a uniform for free, because I ain't never got one for free, ever. There's always something in the way, yes. I sent you money on PayPal. It's not much, but thank you, Mark Hicks. I will verify that right now. Hold on just a second. Well, Mark, that'll buy me a candy bar, but I appreciate it. I do. I do appreciate it. That'll buy me a candy bar. So I guess I'll eat the candy bar. Sell that PC. Yeah, there you go. This is not our problem. Well, was it your problem when you gave $3,700 to Rev and Channy to go across the country? Was it your problem then? Or how about the $1,500 you gave to Secular Opinion? How about the $750 you gave to Drunken Peasants? How about all the money you gave to Geek Room? Was it your problem then? Yeah, come on, get out of my face. Get out of my face, dude. Get out of my face. I know, Mark. I tell him seriously, I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate what you've done. Unfortunately, that will only buy me a candy bar, dude. But I appreciate it. That car's going to get towed. Yeah, well, you can get out of here too then, right? Get out of here. Ungrateful. It's a start. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just so ungrateful. It's just horrible. How did I get in this place again? Oh, you motherfuckers put me in this place. I'm here because of you fucking YouTube trolls. That's why I'm in this place. So it only makes sense that you all ought to get me the fuck out of it, right? Yeah, common sense. I'm not even going to bother to respond to that one. Not even going to bother responding to that one. That's just stupid. No, those people didn't do shit except sit on their ass in front of a computer screen. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. God damn, man. Show me the receipts of these people receiving the money and I will cash out $400. Receipts of what people? Receipts of what people, Starship? Receipts of what people? What are you talking about? How many times has Secular used a video with my image, my likeness, or my voice? How many times? How many times have the Drunken Peasants used my image, or my videos, or my likeness, or my voice? How about the Geek Room? How about some of these other troll channels like Fat Photog or Nats and the Pizza? Using my image, my likeness, my voice, and then getting paid to do it? Really? Without me getting a cut of it? Let's see, 30 years of using my content. Tell me, Jason, 30 years of using my content, would I be safe in saying that that's probably close to $3 million, if not more? Shanny can be entertaining. Well, that's your opinion. Fat Photog, whoa, let's see here. Fat Photog has made 75K in the last 3 months off of your content. He loves showing off his collection. Well, there you go. That's more than 40 million. Oh, well. I never said I was perfect with math. Now, did I? Well, Cruella, if I hadn't have spent $2,000 going to New Jersey, I'd have money, right? But I spent $2,000 going to Jersey, most of which apparently was stolen because everybody tells me it's I spent way too much money getting there. So apparently, the money got stolen somehow. Yes, Jason Todd, as Jason Todd says in the outside chat, they've been stealing my content and making money off of me for years and years and years. And YouTube didn't do a damn thing to stop them either. Did you, YouTube? Where's my cut of that money, YouTube? Where's my money at, man? Seems like I'm owed some money. 175,000. Right. Well, 30 years is a bit much. Let's try 25 then. Whatever 2006 is, 2006 to today is what? Let's see. This is almost 2026, isn't it? It's 2025. So 26 from 6 would be 20, right? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Bumette. John is gone, and he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. We'll leave it at that. You won't be returning. Are communists bad at math too? Um, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I mean, communism is a failed ideology, so I'd say they probably do suck at math, right? Yeah, I'd say they do suck at math. Hang on just a second. I'll be paused for a minute. keep hitting that damn back button for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, well, I'm a pig. I don't have any money. I got $1. Am I going to be able to get anything with $1? No, I'm not. Now am I? Snow is on its way. Yep, it sure is. Where is John? John is gone. Whenever I have spare money, I will try to help you. I appreciate it, Mark. I really do. I really do. But just be advised that, $2 or $3 is only gonna buy a candy bar, dude. I mean, it just is. What is a candy bar? I think 2.59 or some shit for a Three Musketeers bar. I thought you and John were friends. Well, there's been a lot of updating on what has been going on concerning John. But I mean, he's got 3 grand in his pocket, but he can't give me the $300 to get to my cousin, so I ain't stuck out here and get my car towed away. He can't do that. Sure, he can. He could do it. He could do it right now, but he don't want to do it. So that's okay. I mean, I could have paid him back maybe once I got my SS, but I mean, you know, yeah, he's been using me for donations for him, but he won't give me no donations back. I had to beg him for that last $50, folks. Just so you know, I had to beg him for it. He didn't give it willingly. I had to beg him for it. So just so you know that shit. Um, Red Cross could give you sleeping bags. Well, you got it. Okay, I'm a pig. I'm a pig. Let me try this again. All you're saying is good ideas. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm sure they're wonderful ideas. The problem is you have to have gas money to go to all those places to get all those things. Okay, I don't have the gas money. I got $1. If I want to go to the Salvation Army, that's going to cost me gas money. If I want to go to Kroger to get food, that's going to cost me gas money. I got to find me a 24-hour bathroom around here some fucking where. That's going to cost me gas money. Everything I do costs me gas money. See, that first $50 that John gave me, everybody was like, where the hell did the $50 go you got from John? I have to run everywhere in my car to go do things, especially use the bathroom. Because at night, I have to find some place that has a 24-hour bathroom, which in Hamilton, Ohio, was damn near impossible. I finally got lucky and found a place that had a bathroom, but I had to hunt all over creation to get it. Mm-hmm. No one is going to hire a cripple. That is correct, Queen Horsefly. No one is going to hire a cripple. I dare any of you trolls. I dare any of you trolls make you a video, and you call up any employer you want and say, I have a 61-year-old cripple. He's got lymphedema in his feet and legs. He's got a bad heart, congestive heart failure. He's got high blood pressure and nausea and all that other good shit. And he's got high blood pressure. He's got a bad heart. He's got lymphedema in his feet and legs. He's got a hip going out, and he's got a back going out. And then you ask them, will you hire this man? Do it. I dare you to do it live, motherfuckers. I dare you to do that shit live. Do it live. Come on, pull a Bill O'Reilly and do that shit live. I dare you. Because you know what that employer is going to say? No, we're not going to hire him. Hardee's. I like Hardee's. I had me a double mushroom and Swiss burger. I scraped together enough change to get it. It was really good, too. And what would I do for Amazon, Starship? By the way, Starship, what was that earlier question? You said you'd give me $400, Starship. $400 for what? What do you need for me to get $400? If you got $400, Starship, I'd love to have it. So tell me what you want for me. Tell me what you want for that $400. Oh yeah, man. The mushroom and Swiss burgers are to die for. I love them. If I go to the ER once in a while, I can wash and eat. Really? I didn't know that. Well, now you tell me because I'm not in Kentucky no more. Now am I? Not in Kentucky. Nowhere near Kentucky. Starship, you said you'd give me $400. $400 for what? $400 for what? You said you have $400, Starship. Let me have it. Tell me what I need to do to get it, because I need that $400. Or do you not have the $400? And that was just crazy talk, huh? Was that just crazy talk? I think it was just crazy talk, wasn't it? Wasn't it just crazy talk? That what it was? If you could show Shanny, Reb, and Secular received the money. All right, anyway, like I was saying, the videos are out there. Hi, Courtney, how you doing? The video of Reb and Shanny going across country should be out there, unless some troll got it banned or got it deleted, I mean. But Shanny and Rev went all across this country, from Colorado to Pennsylvania, and they got $3,500, or was it 37? $3,700 for going there. They sure did. And then, as far as Secular's one video, $1,500, and he's got a yellow bar at the top of his thing. $1,500, it said. I don't know if that's just for one video, but it was on a particular video that he was showing. He'll probably say that that's for the whole month. Well, even so, it's still a lot of money. But yes, Starship, I'm not bullshitting. These are things that the trolls have done, but yet they refuse to help me. So if you got that $400, I'd like to have it, please. You can send it to either PayPal or Cash App. All of these trolls know that what I'm saying is true. And like I said, the video should still be out there somewhere. Videos, several videos should be out there somewhere. Hey, Bon, I seen you had a dog on your streams. Is there any way I can make sure your dog is taken care of? Yes, donate. All you got to do is donate, and the dog will be taken care of. That's all you got to do is donate. You can either send it to Cash App or PayPal, either one. All you got to do is grab one of my videos on my channel. And the PayPal link will be in there. Cash App link is in most of them, not all, but most. I don't know about that, Todd. I think they really did. I think they really did fund that shit. That'd be my thinking. Where is the dog? The dog is back there. Dog is back there somewhere. Where you at, doggy? Red Sharp. There he is. There's Sharpie dog. There he is. There's Sharpie dog right there. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Sharpie dog is there. What, you trying to get me to dox myself? Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I got too much shit in this car now. No way can I dox myself. Anyway, guys, I'd really appreciate that $400 right about now. Sure would appreciate it. Because what I said is true. I have no reason to lie. Only down to $1 is rough. I never faced that. Gotta be scary. I'm pretty scary. Yeah, I'm pretty upset. Pretty bad off. Anyway, whatever. But I got the response from John that I expected. I expected he would not help. So, well, I know you're not going to donate because you're a bunch of fucking trolls, and you want to see me die, and you want Sharpie to die. See, look at that. We all want. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the comment there, folks. Look at the comment. Look at that comment from that troll, from that hater. Look at the comment. Look at the comment. Let it burn into those retinas, folks. Yeah, Sharpie's a good doggy. He's a good doggy. Sharpie's always a good doggy. Anywho. You want some air? Is that what you want? You want some air? Give us some air. Chirpy dog. Derp, 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 derp. Is YouTube down? No, I don't think so. Yeah, they could, but they won't. They could, Mama Pig, but they won't. Just put together a video with the receipts. I'm not doing the work to give someone $400. Starship, I'm on a mobile device out on the fucking interstate highway. How the fuck am I supposed to make a complex video? Oh, wait, I can't. To do a complex video, you have to have a PC. And my PC is nowhere near to be hooked up. I might not be able to hook it up even when I get to my cousin's. I'll have to see. But hopefully I can. And besides, I have no reason to lie. None. Reb and Shanny trekked from Colorado to Pennsylvania, and they got I think it was either $3,500 or $3,700 for the trip. They bragged about it. They were bragging about it. And the trolls were even bragging about it, I believe. Well, I need the 400 now. I need the 400 now before the 31st of October. I got to have the 400 now. Okay, this is the middle of October. I need the 400 now. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. You in Oklahoma yet? Maybe. I'm not going to say where I'm at, obviously, but I'm somewhere. I need 300 bucks. If you were smart, you could get on Google Maps and you could figure out from Arizona, and then you could backtrack $300, and you might figure it out, right? You might be able to figure it out. Yeah, it's pretty sick, isn't it, Jason? Pretty sick shit. Pretty sick shit. I'm gonna lose my car. I'm gonna lose everything. I only got one fucking dollar, man. I need to get to my cousin's bad in a hurry. I definitely got to get there before the 31st. That's for damn sure. I can't see shit because of that damn dollar sign thing. Okay. It's vile stuff. Oh, okay. Couldn't see the last part of that there. Yeah. Yep. You can't find any of those Shanny and Rev videos except. Wait a minute. You can't find any of those Shanny and Rev videos except for channels where you have to pay to watch it. Oh, really? Try and contact G-Man. He seems to love helping people. How am I supposed to get a hold of G-Man? I can't get a hold of G-Man. I don't have his email. Let's see here. Amarillo by morning. Yeah, that's a good song. When you do get the money to travel, you should look up on your route where the soup kitchens are along the way. Well, Mama Pig, that's a nice gesture, honey, but they're in little podunk towns, and I ain't got time to search every little podunk town on the interstate, and I don't have the gas for it either. People don't have the money to give. They just, dude, they just gave Secular Opinion enough money to buy a brand new Corvette. Give me a break. Give me a fucking break. Secular Opinion got so much fucking money, he was able to buy a goddamn brand new Corvette. So don't tell me. I don't want to hear no shit. Trip from Arkansas to Arizona is 150 in gas. Well, it's actually more than that, but okay. Being as how you're on Highway 40, and when you hit Amarillo, you will pass the big Texas. If you make it there, I will buy you a meal. Well, I don't know if I can get there. That's the thing. Amarillo by morning. I don't know if I'll even get to Amarillo. Don't even know if I'll get there. That Corvette ain't his. He's trolling. How do you know? He did make the money off my videos. But you don't think they were giving him super chats while he was making the videos? Of course they were. He's monetized and getting super chats, both, Starship. Every YouTuber that's monetized gets super chats. Every one of them. I haven't seen one that hasn't yet. Where's John? I don't know. Where is he? Amarillo by morning. Well, Starship, do you have the $400 or not? That's what I need to know from you right now, because I need the 400 now. If you got the 400, I need it. If you don't have the 400, just say so. But I need to know now if you're going to give me the $400. Where's John's donation money? Well, that's a good question. He's got $3,000 in his hand. Well, the offer there is there, Von. Big Texan is really a great I will buy you the prime rib incentive for you. Well, how am I supposed to find you? How am I supposed to get there? And me with just $1 in my pocket. See, that's the problem. How am I going to be able to get there on $1? You know, what are you going to do if you can't get the cash? I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm just sitting here. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here. No, Courtney, he didn't. The Big Texan is really a great steak, and I will buy you the prime rib incentive. Okay, well, sounds good. Derp, 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 derp. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Ain't I? I'm definitely gonna need it. All right. Starsip, I am on a mobile device. I cannot make a complex video on a mobile device. I can't do it. Did I see the video of Carrie talking about me? No, I did not. What'd she have to say about me? What'd she have to say about me, Courtney? Well, I hope so too. You can help that by donating, say, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. That would go a long way to get me down the road. If four of you would donate 50 bucks, there'd be the 200 bucks right there. You know, speaking of which, I need to get those links. All righty, there we go. Now we just post it in here like so. Whoops, the hell did I do? There it is. Okay, there we go. Hey, Yvonne, do you regret your life decisions? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I definitely regret my life decisions. I regret the fact that I ever come on the internet. I regret the fact that I ever went to Facebook. That was a big mistake because Facebook, I thought Facebook was secure and I could put my personal information on there. Well, turns out Facebook ain't very secure. So, so yes, I do regret some of my life decisions. I should have never went on the internet. Of course, if I hadn't went on the internet, I would have never met Andrea and got married. So, you know, I guess there's that. You should start a GoFundMe. I did start a GoFundMe, and I left it there for a month. I didn't even get a view, let alone money. They didn't even view it. If you gave Bond your money, it wouldn't amount to nothing. How do you know, dude? Are you inside my head? Anyways, let's see where we at. 114. I guess I can go another 15 minutes before they kick me out of here too. Shit. 74 views. Do I have 74 likes? Do I have 74 subscriptions? No. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the like and subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and you're all set. And it don't cost a dime. And it helps me. And it helps you. It helps us both. Helps us both. I definitely regret going to New Jersey. $2,000. I had $1,500 from the backers, and then I had $500 of my own that I got out of the bank. Gone, man. Poof. Up in a puff of smoke. So yes, I definitely regret that. I definitely regret that shit. I wished I had that $2,000 right now. But yeah, anyway, like you said, I did a GoFundMe, and yeah, there you go. The dog won't die, will it? Dead Jason Todd. Holy shit, dude. Are you sick? You're a sick puppy. Bye. Anyways, but yeah, my life decisions that I regret. I definitely regret going to New Jersey and spending $2,000. Yeah, well, I appreciate that. I need $1. Oh my God. Maybe if you streamed while driving, the trolls would donate. John used to get donations whenever John was Ubering from the trolls. Father Jade tipped him $300. You going to freeze come January? Yeah, probably am. Probably am, if I'm even alive by January. I mean, think about it. You have to have money to put in the gas tank to go buy the groceries that you need to eat, right? Everything that I do requires gas, which means I have to have gas money. Well, I ain't got no gas money. I only got $1. So I guess I'm fucked, ain't I? That's why I told John, I said, I need $300 now. Not a week from now, not a month from now. I need $300 now. I got to get my ass to my cousins. My oil is fine, but thank you for asking. It's complicated. It's complicated. Let's just put it that way. Uh, all right. Let's see. 118. I can hang in there for a little while longer, I think. Hang in there a little while longer. Nobody's tried to do anything yet. Nobody's coming out screaming at me, get out the property or call the cops. For doing what? For buying shit at your store? I bought all kinds of shit at that fucking gas station. And then they get bitchy at me and tell me to leave or they'll call the cops. I guess I probably must have spent, I don't know, a couple, $20, $30, I guess, in food stamps, you know. Spend my hard-earned food stamp dollars and get told to leave, buddy. Isn't that awful? United Way 211. Well, here's the thing, Courtney. I looked it up too. And apparently I read something different than you did. But here's what I read when I looked it up. When I looked it up, it said, while panhandling is legal, the use of panhandling is not. Now, why is it illegal for using it? It's illegal for using it because you're trespassing, you're loitering, and you're disturbing the peace. And that's how they get you. They don't get you on the panhandling. They get you on the loitering, disturbing the peace, and trespassing. That's how they get you. So while panhandling is legal, the use thereof is not. You understand? That's how they get you. It's just like drugs, okay? I could go to some shop and buy a hash pipe right fucking now. Brand new hash pipe, all painted up real nice and everything. I could buy me a real nice hash pipe. I could take it home with me, and it's totally legal. It's legal for them to sell the hash pipe. It's legal for me to buy the hash pipe. But when I get it home and I put hash in it and I smoke that hash, I've just broke the law with that hash pipe. And then I go to jail. You understand? So just because something is legal doesn't mean it's legal because they'll find a way to make it illegal. Okay. So while the panhandling is 100% legal, which it is, they'll get you for trespassing. They'll get you for disturbing the peace. They'll find something. They always find something. Okay. Trust me. It's legal, but it's not legal. You get me? Who was the employer? Shell station. It was a Shell station. Vaughn, do you mind if I suggest a way to make money? You could do crazy panels like Shanny used to do. Let people argue. How am I going to do that? Trolls called the employer before he started. And it probably did. What's wrong with YouTube? I don't know. What's wrong with YouTube? ACLU sued for those rights. Do you see people panhandling around you? Nope, not a soul. Not a soul. Ain't a soul around here panhandling. Not one soul. Not a soul. This is a bus station, and there were people waiting for the bus, but there ain't nobody panhandling because, like I said, the panhandling is legal, but the trespassing, disturbing the peace, all that good shit, they find a way to get you. Okay, they find a way to get you. You can do panels. Yeah, with StreamYards. With StreamYards, I can do panels. Yes, but I'm not monetized, which means I won't get a dime. Vaughn, listen to me carefully. By the time this is all over, you'll be back in Jersey. Your tears will mix with John's piss. Oh, God, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, God. You're sick. Why you guys got to be sick for? Buddy, best wishes. Hang in there. Well, Willie, I could sure use it. I could sure use a donation right about now. Can you help me out? Here's the link. Well, maybe there's a link. Damn. There we go. God damn, what's the matter with this stupid thing? It's acting up. I don't know why it's acting weird. There we go. Shit. There we go. There we go. Damn. Oh, it's a beta. Show chat's on the stage, but it's a beta, it says. Oh, well. Oh, well. I don't see any chats now. Damn. What the hell did I do? Whose wine? What wine? Where the hell did I die? All right, 123. Let me check PayPal again, see if anybody give me some money. No. Well, you can ask a church. Go read my comment. 21 games. Okay, 21 games. Candace Fung. Well, hi, Candace Fung. How the hell are you? 21 games. Damn, where the fuck is 21 games? I don't see 21 games nowhere. Oh. You say you'll do a 2-hour mosh pit panel for $30. Well, yeah, whatever. Oh, grams. I see it now. It's grams, not games. I'm sorry. Okay, people, 90 watching. Get the donations up. Hey, there you go. 82 people watching currently. If all 82 of you gave $5, I could get to my cousins. Did you know that? 82 times 5, guys. That's got to be close to what I need. If all 82 of you gave $5 right now, I could get to my destination. I think. Let me double check that. 85 times 5. Let me double check that. Yep, it turns out. Yep, it turns out that that's all I need. If all 82 of you would give $5, I could get to my destination, no problem. No problem. With money left over. With money left over. Is that Candace from Taiwan? I doubt it. The Crisco. Which is a funny coincidence, as that is a caliber shotgun I'm buying this weekend. Well, that's interesting. Where's Candace? I don't see Candace. Is Candace in the chat? Because I don't see her. There we go. Candace smells like tuna, rotten tuna. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. I found this Winchester through a cousin, only been fired 5, 6 times. Well, there you go. Sounds good, man. Sounds awesome. Candace Fung says hi, she's in here. Candace Fung? Who the hell's Candace Fung? That's not Candace's name. Candace Fung is somebody different. I don't see a Candace anywhere. I see a Courtney. but I don't see a Candace. Well, Joe Hayes, how much was you going to send? Is this a David Lynch scene? Don't know. So, Joe Hayes, you wasn't going to send any money? I'm just ahead, dude. That's it. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Ain't nobody pouring bombing me tonight because nobody's getting on this panel but me. There is a Candace Fung. Check the chat. I'm looking at the chat. There is no Candace Fung. You know what that means? You know what that means when I can't see who you're talking about? That means that they're a troll and they've got me blocked. And that's why I can't see their fucking ass. That's what that means. Because if they didn't have me blocked, I'd be able to see them, see? Oh, there's a Candace Fung. Now I see it. Oh, did you unblock me? Yay. I feel better now. I feel so much better now. She only said one thing. Hi. That was it. That was it. She just said one thing, hi, and then that's it. Boom, gone. I guess she disappeared. I don't know. One Candace Fung. That's it. Just one. Just one and done, man. 90 people watching. And if those 90 people all donated $5 to either my PayPal or my Cash App, I could get to my cousins. I'll donate if you prove you're not a communist. How am I going to prove I'm not a communist? Only one like, huh? Well, now it's down to 88. Damn. What'd I say? I must have said something. How am I going to prove I'm not a communist anymore? And I didn't know I was a communist. Seeing as how I fight against communism, well, I did. Bon, what does it feel like? I don't know. But you're one sick puppy and you need to be out of here. So, Bon, what you been doing with your time? Describe an average day. Pretty much sweating to the oldies, feeding the dog, letting the dog walk. Fill out a job application. Fill out a job application. They don't exist. There is no job applications. So that must have been a trick question, right? That was a trick question. There are no job applications today. Everything's done online. There is no job applications anymore. Okay, it's 1:32. Shit, I went 2 minutes over. Damn. Should I keep going? Do you think people will actually donate if I keep going, or should I stop and go crash for the night? Because I can't crash here. Because I'll get yelled at again. I'm pretty sure of it. If I crash here, I'll most likely get yelled at. See, what time is it? Oh shit! It's only 7:27. Damn. Wow. That's not a commie answer, but I can help you out with your dilemma. There you go. All right. Do. What happens when you go over your hour? I can't do anything. I can't use StreamYards. You only get 20 hours on StreamYards every month. Every time someone gives you an idea to become self-sufficient, you shut it down. Starsip, I am limited in my ability to do anything. You understand that, right? You understand that I'm trying to get to my cousin's house. Obviously, filling out an application and waiting 3 months for them to reply back is not going to get me to my cousin's house before the end of October. Now, is it? No, it is not. Yeah, I don't know why, Emmett Brown. Call StreamYard and scream at them. Ron, why do you not take any responsibility for your role on your own downfall? Okay, Justin the Blackface, let me respond to this. We're going to respond to this. I responded to this thousands of times, but I will respond to it one more time. I did not call CPS. I did not call the FBI. I did not call the police. I did not call Clay County. I did not do any of the things that was done to get my family taken away from me and to get my property taken away from me. I did not call the Frosts to come down to Kentucky. I did not contact the Frosts like Tiffany Moser did to get my kids taken away and to get all this other shit done. Tiffany Moser did. Okay, you're one sick puppy. You're going bye-bye. Prism app has unlimited streaming. I don't have Prism app, and I don't even know what it is. Um, anyway, enough said about that. Yeah, I guess I can keep it going for a little while. I'll keep it going for a little while. Did Tiffany work for CPS? No. Tiffany was a troll for the Honor Network that also, kind of helped out with THN there for a while. She did both terrorist networks there for a while. And Blue still does work for both terrorist networks. Oh, excuse me, the Honor Network and THN. Blue's still a member of both, isn't he? You guys like Blue the terrorist, right? Of course you do. Of course you do. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Let me check something, folks. I'll be right back. All right. I didn't check the right thing. Damn. That's when you can adjust the rear sight. Okay, great. What do you think of the $40 billion bailout Trump is giving Argentina? I don't know. I didn't know he was giving them a bailout. They look like this, Spawn. Look like what? Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, I didn't know he was giving them a bailout. Yeah, I didn't know he was giving a bailout. They look like this. Okay. All right, goodbye. They look like this. Holy shit. My. Lord have mercy. What am I going to do, people? Boink. All right, let me, another Candace troll, huh? Another Candace troll? Where? Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I did not know Argentina got 40 billion. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Sure wasn't. Sure wasn't, man. Was not aware. I was not aware. We got you the first time there, dude. You don't have to keep repeating it. We got you the first time. Yeah, the Kansas nipple troll. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Vaughn, please tell us something the internet doesn't know about you. What's something you never told us? That's a good question, actually. What is something I've never told you? Oh, wait, there's nothing. Because the trolls claim to know all about my life, don't you, trolls? They know everything about me. They seem to know more about my life than I do, according to them, you know. They seem to know everything about me. Not right, trolls and haters. Yeah, y'all know more about my life than I do, huh? Folks, I've got 80 views. Do I have 80 likes? No. Let's get the likes up. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell. It don't cost a dime to hit the subscribe button. It don't cost a dime to hit the like button. Let's get the likes and the subscriptions up. And by the way, 85 viewers, if every one of you gave $5 to either PayPal or Cash App, I would be able to get to my cousins. I just spent the $3,000 on food and two of the girls you paid for in Jersey. Good luck getting it now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. Answer your question. What answer? What question? 21, uh, 21 grams. Answer my question. Okay, let me see your question again, because a lot happened. Tell us something on the internet that the internet does not know about you. What was your favorite Christmas present? Well, I'll tell you a present I was given. It wasn't a Christmas present. I had my tonsils removed as a boy, and I had to get surgery done. And so I was in the hospital. And so after I was in recovery, they came, the church staff and my parents came with me a brand new red fire truck with all the bells and whistles. It made all kinds of racket too. My parents hated it because it made all kinds of racket. But I loved that fire truck. I did because it made noise and it was pretty and it had all kinds of detail on it. You know, it wasn't just, you know, a block with wheels. It was really special. And I really enjoyed that fire truck. And I was, God, I don't know how old I was. I was really, really young. But I had to have my tonsils removed. And so I had my tonsils removed. And when I did, I got the red fire truck. So there, now you know something that you didn't know. Huh. Really enjoyed that red fire truck too. Drove my parents batty with it. Made all kinds of racket, buddy. It had beeps and whistles and lights and everything. It was great. It was awesome. I got to run some air. Jeez. Amarillo by morning. Let me make myself abundantly clear. Let me get nice and close so you can hear me over the air conditioner. My kids know everything that happened to them and to their parents. And they know who did it, and they know why, and they know nobody tried to stop it. My kids know all that. They lived it. You will never, ever convert my kids to not wanting to do something to the trolls for what they done to their family, to their mommy and daddy. The trolls on YouTube destroyed their mommy and daddy. Them kids will never forget it, ever. It is permanently ingrained in their brain. And if you think for 1 second they're ever going to forget that shit, you are a dumbass, because they will never forget. They will never, ever forget. Never. Did you put your personal belongings? You're supposed to what? I'm supposed to what? I'm supposed to what? PRI. What the fuck is PRI? What is PRI? And where's my $400, Starship? Said you give me $400. Where is it? Do you think Andrea and Darren will invite you to their wedding? No. No, I do not. Well, besides, am I going to be able to attend the wedding anyway? No. I'm not going to be able to attend it anyway. Do you really think they're going to get married? Because I don't. I think Darren did this just to troll me. He's not real. And plus he wanted to screw my wife. He did do that. He did screw her. I mean, he went and got her from her mom's, screwed the hell out of her, and then took her back to her mom's. So he did do that. But that's what he's always wanted to do. And so now that he's done it, does he really need to do anything else? No, not really. He got what he wanted. Son, you have a really nice beard. No, I don't. My beard is lopsided. I got a full beard here, and I got no beard here. All that Indian in me, I guess, screwed me up. How do we know he didn't use mind control techniques? Because he's not that bright. God. Yeah, Starship, where's my $400, everybody? Let's get it going. Come on. $400. You said you have $400 for me. Can Andrea still have more kids? I thought they sterilized. I thought Clay County sterilized her ass, but then supposedly she had a kid with some dude in a mental hospital, and so I guess maybe not. I guess she can still have them. I don't know. If she can still have them, Darren's a happy boy, because Darren's just now, he's a proud puppy now. Because I can tell you right now, Andrew's fertile as fuck, guaranteed. So Darren's just got her pregnant, I guess. Waiting on the video. I can't make a custom video on a mobile device. I told you that. Besides, you got to give me the 400 first anyway, because how do I know I go to all this trouble making a damn video and then you just say, oh, well, I changed my mind? No, we ain't playing that. You give me the $400 now, and then I make you the video when I get to my cousins. You think they will have kids? Oh, absolutely. Andrea's fertile as fuck. If she hasn't been sterilized, she's fertile as fuck, which means Darren is now a father. Because Darren screwed her brains out, right? He took her to his house and screwed her brains out. Okay, well, yeah, he's a father now. Almost guaranteed. I almost guarantee it, because she's extremely fertile. Andrea is extremely fertile. Guaranteed. I guarantee. Remember, folks, the difference between Layla and Helena's age is only 1 year. 1 year. If Darren gets her pregnant, he will gladly blame you for it. Yes, he will. You're right. He probably will blame me for it, won't he? He probably would, wouldn't he? He probably would. It wouldn't surprise me. Not surprise me a bit, man. Not one bit. I can't believe it's only 7:44, man. I'm used to Eastern time when it's a lot later, you know. It's only 7:44. What is it with these guys wanting videos of dudes banging your exes? It's creepy. Of course it's creepy. How old is Darren? I'm not sure actually. 58. Okay, well there you go. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. 58 and still straight, I guess. Oh wait a minute, no he ain't because he cross dresses. Is that right? Yeah, you guys know he cross dresses, right? He does. He cross dresses. It's an amazing thing, but he does. Go. And roll down them windows there. Yeah. Windows rolled down. All righty. Andrea is 38, correct? Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. I'll have to renege on my offer. Wow, what a shock. What a shock that you would renege on your offer. What a shock that is. Andrea can't have any more kids. She had problems after the last baby and had a hysterectomy. What? She never said anything about no hysterectomy. She ain't had no hysterectomy. I don't think. Nobody said she did. I'll have to renege on my offer. Well, Starship, that's fine. Let me get that up on stage so everybody sees you reneged on your $400 that you were going to send me. Because I mean, you have to send me the money first, dude. I ain't going to go to all the trouble making a video just for you to turn around and say, "Oh, I changed my mind." No, we're not going to play that. You got to give me the money first. Then I make the video. And that's how anybody is. Not just me. That's how anybody is. Anybody's that way. I've never heard her say that shit. That she had a hysterectomy. Excuse me. Yeah, I've never heard that. But yeah, what a shock that he reneged on his offer of $400. What a shock that is, right? All right, we got 84 people watching. If all 84 of those people will donate $5, I can get to my cousin's house. No problem. I can get there. I can get there, no problem. I can make it. Is Darren somewhat wealthy? No way, dude. No way. He's not much better off than me. Only difference between Darren and me is that he does have a little bit of money, he does have a job, and he's still got his property. That's the only difference. Other than that, he's on the same economic level as me. Yeah, if you want to call it that. I wonder how Darren is paying his taxes on his property. Hmm. Inquiring minds want to know. John, is it true Vaughn, is it true that John refused to give you? Damn it, I can't see because that stupid dollar sign thingy. Let's see here. Is it true John refused to give you $7,000? No, that's not true. Yeah, yeah, that's the only difference. That's the only difference. Which is exactly what you motherfucking trolls wanted, right? Yeah, that's exactly what you wanted. Goodbye. It's exactly what you wanted. Andrea is obviously not materialistic. She's not? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Well, now that she has 5 different personalities, maybe she's not. I forgot the Andrea I married, so I mean, yeah, she's definitely not the Andrea I married. That's for sure. Vaughn is in his car. How is he property less? Yeah, there you go. How am I property less? 7 grand. No, he never offered me 7 grand. I wish he would have offered me 7 grand. That would have been nice. I only needed $300 to get to my cousin. I'm literally only a few hours away. 18 hours, I think it is. I'm literally only 18 hours away from my cousin. That's a day, folks. That's just one day's drive. But I can't get there because I don't have the $200 in gas money. Yeah, if J-Dubs had given me enough money to pay off the tax liens, I'd still have my property. That's true. That is a true statement. That is a true statement, guys. Yep, that is a true statement. Um, actually, middle of Arizona. Actually, the middle of Arizona, more or less. Yeah, John makes 250 a day. Why is he homeless? He's homeless because he says he wants to save up for a house. Now that's a noble effort, but I mean, I went up there on the auspices that he had an apartment for me to live in, not to live in my damn car, right? I didn't go to New Jersey to live in my car. I went to New Jersey to share an apartment with him. This living in the car shit, that's something that he pulled out of his ass. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. I had nothing to do with him living in his car. He did that of his own free will and volition, knowing that it would cause me to spend my money. And you know how I know? Because I told him. I said, John, we can't be eating fast food every day. I don't have the money for it. And he wouldn't stop. He just wouldn't fucking stop. J Dub stole your donations and lied about being you. Yes, he did. That's true. He lied on an application about being me, remember? He lied on that application about being me. Remember? Sure did. Vaughn, what do you think some Andrea personality is in love with you? William? There we go. We're working now. It's a working now. We should have gone to the grocery store. I did go to the grocery. Oh, you mean when I was with John? Yeah. Uh, okay. Well, Vaughn, I can tell Andrea still has feelings for you. How do you? Wait. Oh, stop. Okay, just stop, Michael. Vaughn, I can tell Andrea still has feelings for you from her demeanor on that live chat. How in the hell did you get that? Because I never got it. And I can read body language. I can read the inflex in the voice. And I never got that at all. So I don't know what you're talking about. And most of the time she wasn't even looking at the screen. She was looking at Darren. So I don't know how the hell you got that. I don't know how you got that shit, man. Kind of remember that happening once or twice. What happened once or twice? Yeah, Rudy, you are correct. No way he could have gone to the store. No, there's no way. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, Michael, but yeah, Andrea in that live show, Andrea was mostly looking at Darren. I mean, she kissed him for fuck's sake, right? Several times. What was it, two or three times? I think it was, wasn't it? She was looking at him. Yeah, I noticed something too as a guy. She was sitting there eyeballing him and kissing him. That's what I noticed. That's what I noticed. Also, even if he wanted to go to the store, it would have cost him money. Correct. As a girl, I noticed something too. What did you notice, Courtney? What did you notice, Courtney? And hurry up, because I'm at the 2 hour mark. So hurry up. Post in a hurry, because I'm at the 2 hour mark. Time is up. It's 2 hours. 2 hours, man. Come on, Courtney. Tell me what you saw real quick. Come on. Vaughn could have used his EBT at the store, though. You can't use EBT at McDonald's or Wendy's or any of that place. When she mentioned the 3 children you two shared, is when I personally felt her something for me. I can't tell. I gotta move the damn dollar sign thingy. Um, when she mentioned the 3 children you two shared, is when I personally felt her love for you. Well, that was in the context of the kids, though, not necessarily me, right? That was in the context of the kids, not necessarily me. I get what you're saying, but it was in the context of the kids. What you need to go watch the video again yourself because she was constantly looking at Darren. She kissed Darren 3 times, and she wasn't interested in me. She's not interested in me. She's interested in Darren because Darren wants to marry her. Darren wants to, I guess, hang out with her, whatever. Would I take her back? Would I take Andrea back? How am I going to take Andrea back and me stuck here in the middle of the desert with $1 to my name and no gas? How am I going to take her back? I mean, do you guys even think before you ask questions? Do you even ask? Do you even think first? Women are weird sometimes. They can be, yes. Women can be weird sometimes. Uh, Keep the stream going. You don't have anything else to do you? Oh, keep it going for what? Ain't nobody of them could get every one of them could get $5, and that would give me the money to get to my cousin. But no, I don't have anything else to do, Simply Krista. You're right. I don't. I wish you would dock up, Krista. Would you dock up? I wish you would dock up and talk with me, keep me company. You could dock up, you know. I mean, you do videos. Why don't you dock up ever? We are keeping you company. Well, okay. Do you think Darren was trying to trap you? Yes. Oh, you're working, Krista? Okay. Do I think Darren was trying to trap me? I really believe it was a troll. I believe it was some kind of massive troll. Yes. I believe that Darren was working with the other trolls and that they were that it was just one big troll, you know, from all the trolls. When women have 3 children with a man for over 10 years, they just don't shake it off. It's not as easy as you think. Yeah, but see, you got to understand, you got to keep up here. The Andrea I married does not exist. She's gone. I watched her drop to the floor. Remember? I watched that shit with my own eyes. I watched her drop to the floor like a bag of bones. I wish I'd have known then what I know now, but you know, hindsight's always 20/20. Darren does not need to work with trolls. He's the king of Alabama. Well, very good for him. The veins accidentally pop out from the birthing trauma. Ma was in real danger and had to be protected. Well, what we did get out of him in that video was that Celeste Kitty apparently interfered with his first marriage, just like everybody interfered with my first marriage, or Johnny Johnson interfered with my first marriage. Interesting, is it not? Almost as if the gods were doing something. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. She may have dropped to flood, but she obviously got back up. Dropped to the floor, I think you mean. But she got back up. Yeah, she got back up, but see, when she got back up, she wasn't the same Andrea. Okay? Her mind snapped. You understand? Her mind snapped. Why am I mad at John? Why do you think I'm mad at John? Why do you think I'm mad at John? I don't know. Why do you think I'm mad at John? Where's Jason Todd? Is he still in here? Jason Todd can tell you exactly why I'm mad at John. Where is Jason Todd? He kind of left, didn't he? Did he leave? Where the hell is Yeah, see, if I go down there, he can make all kinds of crazy allegations saying I threatened him or I did this or I did that and try to get me arrested, which is exactly what the trolls want. They want me arrested. They want me to have a criminal record like they have. I mean, think about it. Why would they want me to have a criminal record? Oh, because they've got a criminal record. Duh. You know, kind of obvious, right? Yeah, Paige and Jason Todd, where the fuck are you? I guess he left. I don't know why, but I didn't boot him or anything. He left of his own free will. Yeah, he could get me arrested. He could say anything. I get down there, he could say I tried to kill him or something. You never know. You never know what's going on. But Larry F. passed away. The jury's still out on whether Larry's passed away. I haven't seen an obituary. I haven't seen an autopsy. I haven't seen a coroner's report. I haven't seen anything to prove that Larry Frost is dead. Now, Larry Frost was about 700 pounds. He made Shanny look like a tinker toy. But even so, he was still mobile. He was still able to get around. So I have absolutely no documentation that Larry Frost is dead. None, zero. Vaughn, is Candace coming to visit you? No. That's one big tinker toy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Is Candace coming to visit me and my cousins? It looks like I ain't getting to my cousins. I got $1. I got $1, man. That's not going to get me to my cousins. Did I visit my mother's grave and pay respects? No, I didn't have time, Slick Willie. I had to run. I had to grab Sharpie and run. I didn't have time. He would convince Andrea to make false allegations. Correct. Oh, somebody's actually thinking out there. Yes, he would convince Andrea to make false accusations. And he could have told Andrea, yeah, man, Bond's gonna kill you. Bond's gonna kill you. Andrea would have believed him. Andrea would have believed him. She believed the trolls, didn't she? Remember that? She believed the trolls. The trolls kept Kenny KPZ and Dr. Descent and Mr. Dark Zodiac and George Bush Pimps and Polly's Customs and all these motherfuckers. Yeah, Andrea, Bond's going to kill you. You got to get out of there. You got to leave there. Well, she did, didn't she? And that started this whole mess. Yes, he did. Fun, did I fix the drawer Andrea thought you were reaching? Yeah, I did eventually fix the drawer. Yes, I did. Yes, I did eventually fix the drawer, believe it or not. But there was never a gun in it. Could I tell you what's going on with John? Okay, here's what's going on with John. John physically assaulted me not once but twice in New Jersey. And John apparently was inappropriate with me while I was sleeping in his car one evening, at least according to some. I don't know if that's true, but that's the allegation. And I had absolutely no fucking clue the guy was closeted homosexual, well, bisexual, because apparently he likes women too. And had no idea about any of that shit. He never divulged that to me at all. I think that's kind of important, to tell somebody, but he never confided in me with it. And, and just various and sundry other things, now he, according to Cash App, he did give over $800, but it cost me $650, which is the only money I had. See, that's the thing. Well, he was reaching for a gun, but it wasn't made out of metal. Anyways, but yeah, so there we go. There we go. Okay. David Anthony had a hand in my destruction. Of course, David Anthony. David Anthony loved to troll people, loved to see people get destroyed. Absolutely. Why not? Why not, man? Fun, you can dumpster dive. I read the chicken bones and I see prosperity for you after a time of pain and trials. Yeah, it's called death. It's called death. Then I get recycled and brought back. Oh, well. I guess it had to end sometime, right? It happens. I know I can't go anywhere without donations, and I've got $1 to my name. I got one more silver dollar, and I'm. The trolls, somebody brought this up to me, and they may be correct. They said, Vaughn, maybe what the gods were talking about was for you, not for the United States, because the gods said that there would be a rough patch, and then on the other side of the rough patch, everything would be fine. And someone was telling me, they said, maybe that rough patch ain't about the United States, maybe it's about you. And so maybe it indeed, I guess I could definitely say I'm going through a rough patch now, can't I? One of these days I might panel up. I never have, but maybe. Okay, 21. Sounds winter. Sounds like a winner. Well, it ain't going to matter because if I don't have some money, it ain't going to matter, right? I got to get some money, guys. Come on. Got to get some donations going. Come on. 75 people watching. If everybody that's watching gave $5, I could get to my cousins. Come on, people. $5. Cough up $5, man. Let me give the link out. I think I can give the link out. Let me see here. Read aloud. No, I don't want to read aloud. God damn. That's not what I want to do. I'm gonna have to go and get the link again. Well, shit. Read aloud and translate. No, I don't want to read aloud or translate. I want to paste. Dice. Let's try this again. Read aloud and translate. Well, shit. It's not. 21. Let's see. Fuck. Oh shit. I got rid of the wrong person there. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, 21. That was an accident. I was trying to post a damn comment, or paste a comment rather, and it won't let me. I don't know why. It's being a pain in the ass. Read aloud and translate. No, I want to paste a comment, damn it. Let's see here. Vaughn, when John assaulted you, why didn't you give him a karate kick? Because I would have been the one that got the blame. I would have been the one that got the blame, and I would have lost my kids. I lost my car. I'd have lost everything. John lives in New Jersey. I do not. John has a New Jersey driver's license. I do not. See the difference? Read aloud and translate. Well, fuck me. I guess I can't. Guess I can't post. This thing keeps changing up on me. and karate. I'm close, though. Damn it. All it says is read aloud. I don't want to read aloud. I want to fucking. Mm. Read aloud and translate. It won't let me post a damn link. All it says is read aloud and translate. StreamYards, what in the hell happened to my shit here, dudes? There we go. Now we got that shit. All right, there's the Cash App. There's the Cash App for you, in case anybody needs the Cash App. Now, some of you said you were overseas, so let me get the other one. What in the hell did I just do? Remember this. Oh, let's get rid of that. All right, there we go. Vaughn's combat skills are too powerful. Well, many of us are watching you from Europe. We can no longer transfer money. Okay, that is a lie. Trump has not blocked PayPal in any way. Someone, excuse me, someone sent me $100 in PayPal. $100. And someone just now sent me $2.50 on PayPal. So, no, you are not blocked on PayPal. No, you're not. That's a lie. I don't know who told you that lie, but it's a lie. Okay? You're not blocked on PayPal. Speaking of PayPal, there's the PayPal link. There's the PayPal link right there. There's the PayPal link right there. Probably get $1,000 for what? $1,000 for what? Are you worried about being silenced? Well, I reckon I am. Why wouldn't I be? Wouldn't you be? Wouldn't you be worried about being silenced? Seems like you would, wouldn't you? Well, I can't see the damn chat. I can only see a thin little line of the chat because it got live and starred here, and I don't even need that shit. Can't see and show comments on the stage. That's beta, and it costs money, I think. Not available on the free plan. Yeah, there you go. Not available on the free plan. Probably not paying your cell phone bills, so any idea when that could be shut down? Already has been. Why do you think I'm using Burger King Wi-Fi? It's already been shut down. Of course, I'm sure you guys are happy about that. Your trolls are happy about that, right? Of course you are. You already knew before you asked the question, right, Mike? Mike, quit acting so damn surprised. You're on THN. You're a member of THN. You're on their Discord. You're on their MeWe. You know I was out. My phone was dead. So quit acting so surprised. Okay, you're not fooling anyone, especially not me. Vaughn, get an Obama phone. Yeah, I wish I could see the goddamn chat. What the fuck, man? All I got is this little sliver, man. Little tiny sliver. I can't see that shit. It was showing up real good, and now it ain't showing up for shit. I don't know why. See if I can I make that smaller? Um, that's not letting me. 227. We're coming up on the 230 mark. Captain Free Candy. Mike 10 Dude donated $45 to bring up the hot dog video on secular stream yesterday. Known THN troll. Yes, correct. That's correct. I wish I could see more than just a skinny little. Minimize your face. Well, I don't know how to do it. I'm on a mobile device. I don't know how to do it. How do you do that? How do you do that? Oh, a hot dog. All right. Hot dog. Willa 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 what Willa 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 just got back in town today. Got my girl, it's gone away. Been around since the dawn of time. Haha. I have the chat back. Yay. I have the chat back. Yeah, he makes a lot of money talking about my happy ass, don't he? Well, I'm on a mobile device. Slick Willie, get yeah, get on a mobile device and try to start your own live show and see what happens. It ain't easy. Everything's about this fucking big. Oh shit. It just went minimized again. How the hell do I get rid of let's see. Personal shit. Um that don't help me. That don't help me. Something this stuff is want to hide that bar, that one bar right there. Yeah, that bar. The bar that just tried to get me off there real quick. John Gisela Perez. Oh yeah, well that you shouldn't have said that. Bring J-Dubs on for donations. Let me see here. I can't see the stupid chat. What the fuck have I only got a thin little line there? This extra bar popped out, and when it popped out, I can't fucking. Let me get out of this and get back into it again. Let's see here. God damn it. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. I can see the chat again. And now I can't. What the fuck, man? Let's see here. Derp, derp. Okay, now I don't see any chat at all. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. Including my family. Have you ever considered that you might have more help today if you hadn't been? Oh, yeah, you need to go bye. Bye bye. You need to go bye bye. Right about all that stuff to bond to. Not gonna work. He's gonna be with his daddy. That's why he hams up the dirt talk with who are you talking about, Captain Free Candy? Who are you talking about? And yes, I do get talked to quite dirty sometimes. Hey, what's up, dude? Let's see what's going on, man. What's going on? What's going on? What's up? The sky, man. Molar Sarshal. Nice name. Nice name. Where is the real Solar Marshal? I heard he's dead. Is that true? I heard Solar Marshal's dead. Not even kidding. I forget who the fuck was saying it, but somebody's saying Solar Marshal may be dead, man. For real. I think the death of his brother was too much for him, and, you know, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. That's what I heard. Because, see, his brother died. And when his brother died, that was, I think that was the only link he had to his past. And so when his brother died, it was more than he could handle. Now that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. That's what I heard. You never heard that? Really? Damn. Everything is up. The sky's up, the cost of living's up, everything's up. Apparently Solar saved up 2 million from his lifetime of work and took early retirement. Oh, really? Well, good for him. I think that's awesome. I wish he could give me a couple bucks, like say 300 or 400 bucks so that I could get to my cousin. That would be nice, especially if he's a millionaire. I mean, if he's a millionaire, it ain't going to hurt him to give me 300 bucks, right? What's 300 bucks to a millionaire? Ain't shit, right? Yeah, 300 bucks ain't shit to a millionaire. And that goddamn chat is down to a small line again. Oh, there it goes. Solar never did anything nice for you, Vaughn. Now, that's not true. He did, in fact, buy me a bag of dog food for my dogs. He did do that once. I heard it was actually 3.3 million and he retired early. Well, whatever. He has a strict policy of not giving money to bums. He looks at it like feeding garbage. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever. That's how Jason lost all his money. Yeah, I think I learned my lesson. I'm not going to let anybody on stage anymore, because every time I do, I get fucking porn bombed, and I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of getting porn bombed. I'm not gonna get porn bombed no more, man. I've had my fill of that shit. Wasn't that when somebody poisoned the dog food? Who poisoned the damn dog food? I'm not aware of that. Not aware that anybody poisoned the dog food. All you have to do is make them give you the old Ernest Brown finger. Well, that's nice and all, but apparently that didn't work out every time now, did it? Because I ended up getting porn bomb anyway. Even when they gave me the finger, I got porn bomb anyway. So it didn't work out, did it? Nobody has the link. That's John. Oh, J Dubs accused Solar of poisoning the dog. I don't know. Did he? I don't remember him doing that. It works 100% of every time. What does? What works 100% of the time? Because when I told somebody to give me the finger last night, I ended up getting porn bombed. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Bon, did you like New Jersey? No, it's too expensive. I checked. That is the real John in chat. Oh, okay. Well, uh, no, Jersey's too expensive, man. You can't live in Jersey. Jersey's like New York. They're kind of like Batman and Robin. All right. New York's Batman and Jersey's Robin, you know. I mean, it's not brown finger, it's brown stone. In fact, Guns N' Roses has a song called Mr. Brownstone. Anybody remember that? Y'all forget that shit? Y'all forgot that shit, didn't you? When you get to Oklahoma, I'll donate you a Whataburger mushroom and Swiss. Well, there's one problem there, Kim Jong Un. I can't get to Oklahoma because I don't have the money. I need $300, Kim Jong Un, or Nam, or whatever it is. What is it? Oh, Kim Jong Nam. Okay, I need $300 there, Kim Jong Nam. I need 300 bucks. I say, let him on and get your money. You deserve that 3,000. That's not. He's not gonna give me no 3,000. No, that's all right. I think we're good. I'm not getting porn bombed again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Hey, Bon, if you come clean and admit you haven't worked enough to get Social Security, I'll donate 300 right now. Okay, I never worked a day in my fucking life, man. You're right. I never worked a day in my life. I've been a street bum all my life. My mom paid all my bills. I never went and got me an apartment on Sherman Avenue. I never got married to my first wife from working hard. You're right, man. I never paid in, never done shit in my life. There you go. You happy? Now give me the $300. You ain't going to give me no $300. You're a fucking YouTube troll. You're not going to give me $300. You're a lying sack of shit. Because if you was going to give me the $300, you'd have already done so, right? Yeah. Will you stop by and see Todd if you're in Oklahoma? No, I don't think that'd be a good idea. I don't think that'd be a very good idea. I think that would be a very bad idea. Admit you washed out, and I'll donate $400 right now. Yeah, man, I'm a total washout. Even though I went to my first permanent duty station at Fort Hood, Texas, I'm a total washout, dude. There you go. You happy? Now give me my $400. See, you're not gonna give me no money, you fucking troll. You're not gonna give me shit. You're a fucking troll. You're not gonna do a damn thing. There was somebody it looked like in the back filming your car, but they may have been on their phone. Yeah, they were just on their phone. They were just on their phone. It's all right. Calm down. Nobody panic. Let's see here. I got way too many things that I don't need. I don't need that bar, and I don't need that bar, but I have them, and I don't want them. Well, you stop by to see Todd when you're in Oklahoma. No, I will not. No, I do not. No, that has nothing to do with it. If you can make it to Alabama, I know there is a pastor down there who just requires you to chip in. You can make pastor who just requires you to chip. You can stay for as long as you like. Just do the chores. Yeah, well, that's not getting me to Arizona, though, is it? That's not getting me to Arizona. Uh, he got arrested for terroristic threatening. Wow, isn't that amazing? That's amazing how that shit works, isn't it? Damn, what the hell is wrong with this thing? Constantly. Find a homeless woman hitchhiking with some gas money. Well, I guess that'd be ideal, wouldn't it? That'd be the ideal thing, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Uh, no, no, I don't think that's what Darren wanted. No, no, I do not. No, I do not. Yeah, find an Asian hitchhiker and make the drive a date. Yeah, there you go. Well, Biden needs Alzheimer's meds. Well, I have my reasons, and those reasons are sound reasons, and that's just the way that it is. What in the fuck is wrong with this stupid thing? Homeless women are easy. Yeah, there you go. Uh, I don't know. I just am. Have you met any homeless women? No. No, I have not. That's J Dubs. No, there ain't nobody. There ain't nobody back there. There's nobody back there, dude. You're I don't know what you're doing, but there's nobody back there. Trust me. Trust me, there ain't nobody back there. Damn, edit chat overlay. I don't want to edit the chat overlay. No, I do not. Yeah, maybe so. That may be a true statement. Make a run for Arizona. I can't make a run for Arizona. Vaughn, are you 62 yet? Almost. Almost. Holy shit, Sam from Israel's out there. Hi, Sam. How you doing? What's going on, Sam? What's going on, Sam? What's happening, dude? Well, I can't make a run for Arizona. I need $300, dude. You ain't got 300 shekels you can loan me, do you? Got 300 shekels you can let me have, Sam? No, the SSI checks would come wherever I'm at. I'd make sure of that. Local library, they routinely hire disabled people. They ain't gonna hire my happy ass. Because if working in a library, you got to be on your feet all day. Or have you forgotten? You're constantly putting books on the shelf, taking books off the shelf, rearranging books. You're constantly on your feet. You got to think about these things, man. Trade in your car for a cheaper one with cash. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. You're 62. Yes, I'll be 62 in 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. It's soon. Plus, they have to climb up and down ladders to reach the high shelves. Correct. Libraries still use books, Jason. I promise. I promise. Libraries still use books. Yes, they do. Books are heavy. Yes, they are. God, this thing is so fucking annoying tonight. Why does it keep fucking minimizing and shit? There we go. Now I can actually see something. What will be the interest rate, term, and repayment schedule of the loan? Sam needs to know this critical info. There we go. Damn, that took a lot. Okay, beautiful. I'm still not able to see it very well. You're as disabled as Shanny. Probably more. If you have 40 work credits, you'll get a check at 62. Well, I should have 40 work credits. Um, let's see. Yep, I'm 62. You can collect Social Security at 62. According to the trolls, I ain't going to get shit. That's what the trolls are saying, is that I ain't going to get shit. The trolls and haters. They say I ain't going to get shit for Social Security or SSI or SSDI, either one. They say they figured up my life's history and figured out that I ain't going to get nothing. Not right, trolls and haters. Yeah, what y'all said. Yep, yep, yep. Do 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 do. How is a work credit defined? Hey, Mike, how you doing? What was your last full-time job? Well, you trolls should know that one. You supposedly know everything about my life, right? Yeah, I would like to know that too. How is a work credit defined? I would like to know that too. John's been a streamer for 2 decades now. That's 40 credits. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Uh, okay, 252. We're about ready to wrap this shit up here, guys. What do you suppose the last time you applied for Social Security? They went back to what you did for work in your 20s. Yeah, they did. Yeah, that when I went for SSDI, they literally were more interested in the work I did when I was 20 years old than the fact that I was disabled. Isn't that stupid? See, SSDI stands for disability. Okay, they're supposed to go by whether you're disabled or not by what you did when you were fucking 20 years old. But that's what they went by. They went by my work history. Oh, yeah, well, you did this, you did that. And they totally forgot my original legal name, which was Urban Eugene Helton Jr. They totally forgot that somehow. We used your social security number. I don't give a fuck what they used. They didn't get any of my work when I was Urban Eugene Helton Jr. Not one drop. They only went by James Paul von Helton. They didn't go by Urban Eugene Helton Jr. See, unless you do that, you ain't going to get any of my work history in Ohio at all. Because you haven't worked since your 20s. Yeah, well, there you go. God damn, what's wrong with this stupid thing? Why is it so fucking sensitive? Hey, Vaughn. Hey. Yeah, how is a work credit defined? Vaughn, when you realize your cousin is an elaborate troll job, you should head down to Mexico, live on the beach. Panhandling is legal, and you only need $3 per day for enough rice and beans. Yeah, well, see, the problem with that molar social is that if I go to Mexico, I'll be robbed and then killed. You know it, and I know it. That's why you keep wanting me to go to Mexico. Isn't that right? Fuck yeah, it's right. It's absolutely right. That's why you keep wanting me to go to Mexico, because you know I'll get killed down there. 10 years full time is minimum for Social Security. Well, that's funny because I thought regular Social Security didn't go by your work history. I can Google it for you if you like, since you obviously don't know how to use Google. Let me Google that for you, because I'm pretty damn sure you don't go by work history for SSI or Social Security. What about all these women out here that never worked a day in their life? They got Social Security. How'd they get it? How'd they get their Social Security and them not working a day in their life? Because remember, back in the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s, women didn't work. They stayed home with the kids. So how's all these elderly women getting their damn Social Security? How's that working? How's that working out? Yes, please Google it. Okay, I will. All right, trolls. Okay, here's what they said. All right, here's what they said. You do not need work credits for SSI. They do not go by your work history at all. So quit bringing it up. I don't know why you keep bringing it up. Oh, wait, I do know why you keep bringing it up, because you can. SSI does not require a work history. You can be a complete hermit all your life and still get SSI. Where's my dog? Where do you think he's at? Where do you think he's at? Damn it. This thing keeps fucking aggravating the shit out of me. That's communism. No, it's not. It does not have to be full time for 10 years. They go by dollar amount, which is very minimal. Well, if they go by dollar amount, then I'll get my SSI. I'll get my Social Security then, right? They go by dollar amount, I'll get my Social Security. Okay, here I am. I'm back. Well, of course, you're talking about SSDI. Let's talk about SSI, where I don't need any requirements. Why won't you talk about that? Oh, because if you talk about that, then that means I can get some money, and you don't want me having any money. Isn't that right, trolls and haters? You don't want me having any money. But see, SSI don't have any requirements. I can get my SSI like that. Don't need no requirements. Get SSI. And with me being a cripple, I should get SSI very easily. Mike Bonafine. Lymphedema is a crippling disease. Your legs and feet swell up like balloons to where you cannot walk. You're in constant 24-hour pain, and you need to leave. You're leaving my chat. You're leaving my chat, dude. Howdy. What's going on? Soccer account, huh? Yeah, there you go. Willie Beeman. Yeah, I am poor. You're right. See, it's funny how they won't talk about SSI, which has no requirements at all. None. Yeah, I should be able to get SSI, no problem. When I get there, if I get to Arizona, if I get to Arizona, I can apply for SSI and get it. No problem, no sweat. Which means I'll have money coming in every month. Mm. You could trim herb. No, no. How is Sharpie? Sharpie's fine. Sharpie's doing just fine. Fine as frog hair. He's back here somewhere asleep. He crashed out on me. Okay, folks, that's 3 hours. That's more than enough. Nobody's donated. How long do you think your cousin will put up with you not helping financially? Well, see that's the problem there, Joe Blow, is you don't understand how things work, and you haven't been paying no attention. Weird how you didn't have SSI in Kentucky. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't get it in Kentucky. Could it be because there was a Kentucky congressman preventing me from getting it? Could that be it? Wow, what a concept, right? What a concept. Damn, Mike, I thought you were smart. You totally forgot about the Kentucky congressman. Later, brother, you got some donos coming. Boy, I hope I do. I hope I got some donations coming because I got to have them. I'm sitting here on E with a fucking $1 bill. Oh, you're not sending any. You just hope I get some. Well, I wish in one hand, shit in the other. You know what I mean? You know, you should offer to do an interview with Secular in exchange for half the super chat proceeds. Yeah, like he'll give them to me. Are you fucking high? Good God, get the hell out of here. You're fucking high, man. Secular ain't gonna give me shit, and you know it. Why you guys gotta talk shit for, man? Why? Why you gotta talk shit for? Why do you guys do that, man? I don't understand. And this thing is aggravating the piss out of me. It won't fucking do what I want. Ask for money in advance. And just how am I supposed to do that? Thank you, Krista. What the fuck? Why is this stupid thing? I can't get the regular Social Security. Everybody keeps saying I don't qualify. They say I don't qualify. And why would you do that, Juan Xavier? Why would you do that? Why would you have him run my name? I'm not a criminal. So why would you have him run my name? I'm not a criminal. Why did you do that? Oh, yeah, because you're a motherfucking YouTube troll. That's why. You're a motherfucking YouTube troll. Yeah. But he did get to be a millionaire by using all my content. He did do that, didn't he? Oh, wow. Yeah, he did. Forgot about that part, didn't you guys? That's illegal as fuck. Yeah, well, probably. It's weird how you come up with an excuse or objection for every suggestion on how you could earn money. Yeah, because I live in the real world. I don't live in make believe land. I live in the real world. That's how I know. Golly. Jeez. God damn, what is the matter with this shit, man? Yeah, Juan, that's illegal. If you are so adamant about getting SSI, get an SSI advocate to take your case. Well, I reckon I would if I can get to fucking Arizona, but I can't get to Arizona because I ain't got the $300 I need to get there. Right? I need $300. Then I can get to Arizona, get settled in, get my SSI, and I'll be fine. SSI is not that easy. It is when you're a cripple. SSI is easy to get when you're a cripple. At least it's supposed to be. That's what everybody tells me. Everybody tells me if you're a cripple, you get SSI easy. Let's see here. I sent what I could. Thank you, Krista. I appreciate you, dear. I really do. Let me go check. Okay. Yes, thank you, Krista. I appreciate that. God, this thing is driving me insane. Keeps changing on me for some reason. God, them electric cars sound weird. All right, anyways, it's way after 3 hours, so and I can't get the cat to work right anyway. So um I'm gonna go on ahead and ring it off. Have a good one, folks. And where's the damn button to exit the damn live show? What the fuck? Where is it? All right, got some news for you, an update of news for you. In a landmark case, Google has just lost $425 million from Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan sued on behalf of the content creators of Google and YouTube, and Google lost $425 million. And so, yeah, now most of that will go to the lawyers. Very little of it will come to us, but still. Google lost a landmark case, $425 million. And so, yeah. So I just thought I'd keep you advised of what's going on in the world, folks. Google's going down. I told you. What did I tell you? Google and YouTube are going down. They're going down. And now Google's got to pay $425 million. Oops. That's nothing to sneeze at, folks. That's a lot of money. Now, it ain't a drop in the bucket to the money Google has, but still, it's a lot of money. And, I dare say a few more cases like this, and Google will be going down. Well, what happened, Don? What happened was Google used everybody's information without their consent or approval. Oops. Are you on Google? Are you on YouTube? If you are, Google used your information without your knowledge. Now, are you going to get a cut of this $425 million? No, because unless you signed on to it, you ain't getting shit. So I don't know where all this money's going. I guess most of it's going to Morgan & Morgan lawyers. But whatever. Anyway, just thought I'd keep you abreast of the news of what's going on, folks. It's always good to know what's going on, right? But I told you, Google and YouTube are going down. This is yet another sign that they are indeed going to go down. It ain't going to be much longer, I think. We'll see. But I don't think it's going to be too much longer. Isn't Google and YouTube got to go into Congress, send a subcommittee or some shit and give a deposition? Isn't that coming up here pretty soon? I think so. I'm not sure. Either that or they've already had it. Maybe they already had it. I don't know. Anyway, either way, just, death by 1,000 cuts, I guess, is how it's going to be, right? But whatever it takes. But yeah, Google and YouTube's going down, man. They're going down. I told you they were. Told you they were. All right, anyway, that's it. Bye. Something has recently come to my attention. There's this individual named Carrie Board Housewife. That's her YouTube name, her YouTube channel. And apparently her husband is claiming to be a veteran, but is refusing to show or produce his DD-214. Okay, now as somebody that's been blasted by trolls for years over my DD-214, even though I did show it, I find it troubling. Let's use that word, troubling, that you haven't shown yours. What your name is, Michael, is that your name? I believe that's your name, Michael. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to see if you'll produce your DD-214 for me, since I am also a vet, and as somebody that was former military intelligence. I strongly suggest you show the DD-214, because when people contact me, it's probably too late. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? By the time it gets around to me, it's probably too late. So, you need to show your DD-214, because, things could get really bad. And I'm not even kidding. Really bad. Alright, and I got blasted for mine, and I showed mine. Of course, I had that RE3JH, which everybody thinks, oh my God, that means he can't go back into the military again. Well, of course not, asshole. I went into government work. Dumbasses. They're too fucking stupid to understand plain English, I guess. But anyway, point is that, I showed mine, general under honorable conditions. And I see no reason, Richard, I believe it's Richard. Is it Richard or Michael? I get the two mixed up. Anyway, please show your DD-214 and end the madness, okay? Because I can tell you right now, by not showing your DD-214, all that's going to do is make matters worse for you. Trust me on that. Trust me, it is. So please do the right thing. Show your DD-214 and end the stupid shit, okay? All right. Thanks for your attention. Have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye. Why do you guys do that, man? I don't understand. End the stupid shit, okay? All right. Thanks for your attention. Have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye. Why do you guys do that, man?